Is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show. Guys, this was not supposed to be what we were going to talk about tonight. I had a show ready to just kind of not rant, I would say, but you know, walk the line. I don't usually do content like that, but I felt like I needed to touch upon this Scream stuff that's going on right now. Trying to give you my overall thoughts on it and just the franchise in general. So that's what it was going to be. I was afraid I was going to piss a lot of people off tonight, perhaps. But plans have changed now. Plans have changed. And it's weird because I had this on all day and I'm like, wow, what random that I was going to wear this during my Scream show. But now I'm going to wear it on this show about A Nightmare on Elm Street. Now, what about A Nightmare on Elm Street is this about? Well, before I went on, I literally just got notifications that there's a pre-order up for the damn box set on 4K. The collection, the thing we've been talking about for many, many years. We've heard rumblings, we've heard speculations. They even came out and said at the end of the year, or Q3, this will be available. Nobody really knew what was going to happen with this thing, what kind of collection it was going to be, a half-assed one or not. But what it looks like is that it actually looks like it's going to be a Steelbook collection, which that could be one of two things. That could be one Steelbook with all the discs in there, or that could be a set kind of like, I don't know, maybe the Rambo set or something like that, where you get this nice outer box and there's steel books inside of each individual one, which I would love. I haven't looked too far into the details of this yet. I want to do that with you guys tonight. Let's do it together. And then we can kind of decide, is this like a right away pre-order or am I going to wait? Because I'll explain why I might have a specific opinion on this, but let's see who is in the house right now before we start. Let's chit chat. The boys from Dead Pit Radio are coming on at 10 o'clock, and they have a real cool interview tonight with David Gregory from Severin Films. So you definitely want to go over there and check that out. So I'm not going to be here past 10. So you can watch me as the pre-show, and they're the main event tonight. All right. So let's see who's in the house now before we jump into this. Joe Reese, what's going on, man? Man, it's been wild. Literally on and off all month. My voice has been in and out. You've seen I've actually had to cut 2 streams kind of short over the last week or so because my voice just couldn't handle it. My house is sick. I'm up and down. Right now, I actually feel really good. This is the best I've felt in probably, I'm going to say, over a week. So that's why I am here tonight. I wasn't feeling good last night, but today, different story. The Ring, what's up, man? Joe Reese. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's everywhere, man. It's at my house. I'll tell you that much right now. Acres of Movies. Hello, host. Thanks. Let me see. Should a Scream movie have a factory finale? I don't know if this... I had a link on Instagram that was for Scream. It could be bringing you here. I will do that live video about Scream. Let's plan on like Tuesday night. We'll talk Scream on Tuesday Night Live, or I'll do a recorded show and post it on my page. Let me see. Lenny, not getting my host 7 Elm Street collection, probably cheap. That's what I'm hoping. But the Steelbook aspect is kind of what has me interested. What's in a name? Thank you, man. Hit that like button on the way, and I appreciate that. Mike Bragg, what's up, dude? Thanks for being here. K. Krueger's in the house. What's up, man? Yeetamania, what's up, Robzilla? Yeet. John Doe Juggalo, go check out the Jeffster over there. Yo, the price is outrageous. Yeah. That I'm going to talk about, the price. Yeah. It's hard to say, man. I almost feel like it's gonna be a disappointment as well, but I'm positive. All right, I'm very optimistic about things, so let's just say that. What up, KB? Check out KB Loves Movies. Fellow Fred heads, party people, what's going on? Gora Tiger, what's up? What up, Movie Hunter? Broke Boogeyman, man. What's going on, dude? Check out the Broke Boogeyman. What is up, man? Thanks for being here, dude. Yeah, we'll talk about that soon. I'm kind of in the same boat with you, to be honest. What up, Pat Master? Go check out the Papster over there. Thanks, my man. What up, Anthony? How are you? We're just watching Ski School. Just tagged me on IG. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. I love Ski School. Let's see. Movie Hunter. I want the Steelbook set in a nice library case with all the steels. 100%. That's what I'm hoping. Sorry, guys. I'm sniffling again. Jesus. Speaking of that, if you guys didn't know, I dropped a video today about 10 wild yet overlooked animal attacks movies that you guys need to check out. I had a lot of fun with that one, except that I recorded it a couple days ago and I was like very sick. So I literally recorded for like an hour and then I had to like edit so much of me coughing and sniffling and drinking water that it ended up only being like less than 30 minutes of real content. So that was a bitch to edit because I was feeling like hell. You should see the outtakes on that thing. It's not good, man. But I knew I needed to get something out because the channel, I think, has been suffering this month because of the lack of content. So I had to muscle through, get a video out. I really am proud of the video because I like that subgenre. So maybe after this or after the Dead Pit show tonight, you guys go and check it out if you haven't, but it was a fun one to do. What's going on, Captain Horror? Go check out the Captain. What's going on, man? Samuel Perry, Eric Samuel Perry. What's up, man? WB has to price Freddy. Yeah, we'll talk about that too. Dylan, what's up, man? Super Freddy in 4K, baby. Let's see. Okay, Antonis. The first time I've watched a horror movie 2 nights ago called Phantasm. What? Of course I've seen a Phantasm 4, man. Actually, I thought I had it right here, but I don't. A subscriber and Anchor Bay just sent me a signed, where the heck is it? Oh, it's up there. Phantasm DVD. And they also, in that thing, sent me a sealed Anchor Bay Phantasm 4 Oblivion. I love the Phantasm franchise. It's one of my absolute favorites. And I do love Phantasm 4. What happened to the Rad Company post? I don't know. I don't know what that is. What Rad Company post? I don't know. Blu-ray Attic in the house. Scratch Burno is here. The Rad Revival. I hope so, guys. So the only way a Rad Revival can happen and Raditude can take on the rest of the year is if you guys like, subscribe, watch, comment, share the stuff, because you're the ones that make this happen. I'm just here to provide content that I hope you guys enjoy. You're the ones that have to watch it, like it, and share it around. That would be a huge help for me, especially, like I said, I feel like this last month was a wash for this. It was not a good way to start the year, being sick pretty much every week and barely putting out content. Not a good way to jumpstart 2025. But thank you guys who is still here hanging around. Will Sleepaway Camp, what up, Simon? Get a 4K? Probably. At least the first one will. I don't know about the other two. Megan 2.0 just literally dropped. Really? I liked Megan. I actually kind of excited for Megan 2, to be honest with you. All right. I know people are in here and they want to get to the goods. Like I said, I don't want to be in here all night because I do know the dudes at Dead Pit are going to be coming on. So let me get to what I want to talk about. So let's check this out, guys. So right before I decided to go live, within like, I'm going to say 20 minutes, I got notifications from people saying, did you see the pre-order is up for Elm Street Collection 4K Steelbook set? I'm like, no. So they sent me the link and I said, oh my God, I've got to talk about this because it is on Zavi right now. Okay. It is on Zavi right now for pre-order. Let me just get to this right here. $259.99, A Nightmare on Elm Street 7-film 4K and Blu-ray Steelbook Collection. Now, if you see this, it's got that shitty artwork from the Blu-ray that it says artwork this is not the artwork. It's coming. Estimated release date 2025. They could have given us a nicer looking artwork because that right there just brings back bad memories for me. But as you can see, this is what they're saying. Now, my concern here is $259 Elm Street 7-film 4K Blu-ray collection. It seems like a lot up front. It really does seem pretty steep, but you got to remember you're getting 7 films on 4K. Now, if they're gonna give us a budget release with, like, a steelbook with all the discs in there like they did the old stuff, the Blu-ray one, $259 is way too steep. I mean, damn, this Blu-ray collection, even when it came out, was pretty cheap. I think I might have got it for like $50 or something like that, right? All of them on Blu-ray. So it to be $259.99 plus shipping, maybe? I don't know. I mean, I have to see more specs and stuff on this. I have to see some more details. I have to see what this package is going to look like. I mean, I love Elm Street and all, but I'm not spending $259.99 uh with a track record like they have with this franchise. Absolutely not. They haven't put out a good box set since the DVDs. So I am not going to jump on this thing. I'm not going to jump on this thing right away because here's what here's what ended up happening to me. I jumped on the damn Elm Street Steelbook 4K release from Zavi, I think. I jumped on it right away. And then I forgot about it. It was like day one. And then like later down the thing, they're releasing like different versions of it, da da da. And then I guess I ended up ordering it again. So I ended up getting two because I wasn't really paying attention and like I forgot. And now I have two of the damn thing, which I'm selling one, by the way, brand new, sealed. The 4K Steelbook box set of the first Elm Street, the limited one. But I'm not going to make the same mistake twice here. I think for no details right now, I cannot justify $259.99 until I get a little bit more content. If I get more context here, then that'll be a different story. But honestly, if they're gonna give us a steelbook case with all those 4Ks in there, I don't think I'm gonna upgrade. I really don't. Not that way. Not for that price. I mean, unless this thing has all these different cuts and documentaries and all this stuff that I've never seen before, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. I'll be fine with the VHS set, the DVD set, the shitty Blu-ray set. Like, I'll manage. It's sad because I love the movies and would like the newest best thing, but they need to win me over here and make me realize like this is the best thing. So I don't know, guys. I'm going back to the chat right now. I'm going to leave this up right now so people that are coming in can kind of see what we're looking at here. On Elm Street, 7-film 4K and Blu-ray Steelbook Collection, $259.99 pre-order. No details. Okay. So again, what do they want from me? They want this. They want all this. They're not getting my money until they give me the damn details on this thing. Let's check out what you guys think. Again, I'm a pretty big Elm Street fan. It's not my favorite franchise in the world, but it's up there. It always has been. I've actually grown to love it more now than I did even growing up. So let me see what you guys say about this. Again, do I think $259.99 for 7 4Ks is worth it? Is too expensive? Depends. I think in the grand scheme of things, if you start to break it all down, maybe not, but it all depends on how they're going to package this thing for me. And I don't want to sound like a package collector, but I mean, man, if I'm going to spend that kind of money, I want it to sit proudly on my shelf. I don't want me to have it hidden in there, embarrassed of the edition that we got for such a great franchise. If Arrow or Scream Factory would have did this, I would have jumped right on it because I know what they do. Warner, like, I don't know. Let me see what you guys are saying here. Hold on. Lenny says, dude, that price. Yeah. $260. And I mean, I let's hope it's free shipping. Let's hope. Now, again, this is just Zavi. I don't know what Amazon's going to charge it. They might undercut that. I don't know how that's going to work, but man, I hope it is, dude. That artwork right there, oof, that brings back bad memories for me. We can't have that. No way. Vanderhoff says no thanks. Customer gouging. Yeah, in some aspects, I feel that way with a lot of things. Um, interesting for sure. Lenny says they really need to up the extras transfer pack. Yeah, it needs to be a hell of a lot better than what they gave us last time. It really does. It's supposed to be 7 steel books in a steel case. See, if they say that, if I see that anywhere, if you guys see that, find me on Born2beRad on Instagram. That's the fastest way to get a hold of me. If you guys hear it before me, let me know. If I hear it, I will throw a post up on my YouTube and Instagram story and stuff for you guys to go check it out. But as of right now, until I get confirmation on that, I can't fork that over yet. Um, Considering the original retail price mid 4K doesn't seem shocking for somebody their price, not paying it without exactly. Like I said, 7 4Ks, Elm Street set, make it look pretty, give us some new stuff, all upgraded transfers, and you have my money. But for me to just blindly throw $260 plus at them for what we've been given when it comes to this franchise, I can't do it yet. I can't do it. It's not going to sell out. And if it sells out on one site, it'll be on 10 other sites. There's no way they're going to let this thing go. It doesn't even say limited edition anywhere anyways. So, yeah, I agree, man. They're going to have to really knock it out of the park with that price. I'm sure, dude, I'm going to say this, and I can't believe it because a lot of people like don't do it, but they just put that Texas Chainsaw set for half off. Half off. That thing came out, what, 3 months ago? So think about all the people that spent double of what they're asking for now on that thing. That is a big gouge. That is a real kick in the balls, man. Like 150, a part of me is kind of like, do I do it? And then I'm like, why am I doing it? It's because I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre and I have all these other cool additions for it. If you guys ever checked out my video I did with Dead Pit talking about the history of Texas Chainsaw and physical media, we showcase all those cool sets we have. So in one hand, I'm like, even though the Saw is cheap, to still have a set like that for a movie that I love, cool. I want that VHS inside. I do have a couple Texas Chainsaw Massacre VHS tapes, but that old school artwork and stuff, like I wouldn't mind having in my collection. But 150 does seem a little bit steep considering like I've got the movie on 4K like another 2 times already. So I haven't pulled the trigger. I mean, if it gets to $100, I'll buy it, but I feel bad for the people that spent 300 on that thing. And that's the same thing like this. Like those people either just jumped the gun before they really thought about it or assumed, hey, you know what? I'm going to use this for YouTube content purposes, so I just don't care. But then when it came, they were like, oh man, I made a mistake, right? I didn't see anybody that spent $300 on that say that it was worth it. I've seen people who got it sent to them that said it was worth it, but that's about it. So that's my biggest thing is I don't want to get burned here. And if someone says, well, even if they just upgrade everything to 4K, and even if it's a shitty packaging, we're still getting the 4K, it's not good enough for me at this point. I don't care. I've got Elm Street many other ways that I can watch them just fine, that they're going to have to really win me over with some special stuff here. So MG is saying, unless they do a non-steelbook, he's out. I actually think the steelbook gives me a little more hope than if it was a non-steelbook. Because like I said, the only way they can really mess this up is if they do one of those chunky steelbooks with like 7 discs housed inside. That's it. And that's a rare thing. We don't see that a lot. So I'm hoping the fact that it says steelbook means that it's like giving us a better opportunity that this thing's going to be actually cool. Okay, so he said, what up, baby teeth? Look at that profile pic. Sick. Jet, baby teeth, Neptune. All right. He said he paid $20 for the Blu-ray box set. Exactly my point. Captain says the seems about right for 7. Yeah, it seems about right for 7 individual steelbooks. Correct. Jamie Hart, what's up, kid? She's like, I ain't paying that. Freddy is an expensive date. Twisted Chuck said tariffs. I don't know. Maybe. Perhaps. I don't know. I don't know enough about all that. Vanderhoff says, no way. He ain't doing it. Big Bank Hank. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't. I got to put my money towards other things. Pat Mass says, I'm happy that everybody's good enough to be in here this evening. Hey, man, thank you, dude. I appreciate the support as always. Um, you would think they definitely, in my opinion, missed the boat on this too. It's sad that we've waited this long, but at least it's coming. Stuff we can talk about for 2025. It's going to be a hot topic throughout the year. Guys, we have over 100 people in here, so thank you guys. Usually I don't do it this early. Maybe people either like the topic or 9 o'clock works better for them than 11. Um, but yeah, guys, hit the like button if you're not subscribed to the channel and you like the content you are seeing right here. Hit that subscribe button. Check out the other videos. Like I said, I did drop a real cool video today about a subgenre that I really am into when it comes to horror. So check that thing out. And we'll continue to look through the chat and see what you guys have to say. And I'll give you kind of my final thoughts here on this, and we can kind of shoot the shit for probably about 30 minutes. Yeah, I mean, if we're getting basically the Blu-ray set, but in 4K, I'm fine with my Blu-ray. If it's just going to be an uptick in quality, like I'll deal with that than spending $260. Bennington would have gave us crayons to make our own cover art. Freddy would have been stick. 100% they would have. Heck yeah. Fight the Good Fight says, don't pull the trigger. I will not pull the trigger. I promise you that. Just like I didn't pull the trigger on Texas Chainsaw. I will not pull the trigger on this until I get deets on this thing. Grievous Angel, what's up? I know it's TV show, but there's an entire Friends show, which is like 30 hours long, 4K for only 200. That is true. I did not get that. I mean, I wasn't the biggest Friends fan. I watched it because it was popular when I was a kid. But I only got a certain part to a certain part, and then I kind of stopped watching. But for instance, Seinfeld, I love Seinfeld. It's my favorite sitcom of all time. They just put out a box set on 4K. How much was it? I don't even know. I didn't buy it because I have all of them on DVD already, so I just didn't buy it. What's up, John? Yeah, I'll hold on to the old school slip, and I have the first film on 4K with the slip, so I'm good. And again, I'm not going to say that these aren't going to come out individually. We don't know that. I'm going to say it's hard to say because I don't know their faith in your faith against his fate in the sequels, to be honest. What? Raised on Fiction said he already pre-ordered. Says the listing, it's a Steelbook box set. Sure. But again, I've seen Steelbook box sets with a thick Steelbook, like big, and then inside there's just the flaps with all the different discs on them. That's my only concern. So I'm not pulling that trigger because I don't think this is selling out anytime soon until I know a little bit more about what I'm getting personally. I mean, again, is it cool that it's coming to 4K? Sure. But like MJ said, if it was a nicer Blu-ray set with better packaging and 125 tops, that could have still been something people would have been into. Maybe some new features and stuff like that. Some different cuts of some of the movies. Dawn of the Disc says it'll be 7 Steelbooks. I hope he's right. I hope he's right. Really? I order from Zavi, but I don't know if I've ever had a problem. He said 90% will be damaged anyways. We're going to have an option in the US as well. There won't be this one. Yeah, I know, but you're right. But what's funny is that like it's got this is the Zavi US site. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. So I assume this is the US release, which will be in more stores. I think they were the first ones just to put it up because they did the same thing with the Elm Street Steelbook set. Cause that's why I ordered it like day one. And then it started coming out all over the different places. And then I forgot that I ordered it day one and then I ordered it again. I mean, you're right. I 100% agree. That's what I'm praying for is that's kind of what we get. There's been other sets like that. They don't necessarily, it doesn't need to have like a metal outer case. As long as it's got a nice outer case and each Steelbook is like housed in there, that with that little like, it had like that soft inside or whatever, that would be sweet. Even if it's a Steelbooks in a steel case, not paying that much. The price is just not going for Jamie over here. See, so Slaughterhouse Lane seems to think it is going to be squeezed into the horrible cases. Again, if this said Arrow Video, if this said Scream Factory, this said Umbrella, like I would have pressed buy right now. I would have. But I can't trust some of these companies right now. Let me see. Oh, I know a couple people that bought it for 300. I'm going to tell you that right now. Yeah, a couple of people that I know. Gary, you do not need that Texas Chainsaw set. It's funny because even somebody that I know who bought it, when I said, "Oh, 150, I'm tempted." He's like, "Don't do it," and he spent 300. So even he thought 150 was still too steep, which is wild. Oh hell yeah, the score is top tier. What up, October boy? What's up, Mike? Good thing you popped into this one, man, because I was about to hose the Scream franchise if this thing didn't get announced today. Let me see. Let's see. Listen, like I said, I will say yes if they give me what I want. See, everybody's saying it's not worth it. What up, Weston? Yeah, that's why I kept it up. I wanted you guys to see. Yeah, it's steep. Now, my biggest concern is what are we getting? They don't have the details here. Some people said online they're saying it's going to be this. Some people are saying it's not confirmed. So again, all I'm saying is I'm not going to pre-order this until I know better. Guys, hold on. I'm talking a lot. My voice is going. This is what I'm saying, man. This month has been terrible. Pat says, hit the likes, baby. So doesn't fight the good fight. Hit those likes. What up, Anthony? Yeah, that price is a little bit steep. So we're gonna, yeah. I'm curious about that too, for sure. Final Friday. I mean, yeah, not Final. Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm not even talking about Friday. I'm not talking about Friday 4 here. What's going on here? Sorry. Rich Hansel. Look at that picture with Hogan, bro. I like that. Yeah, that's expensive. It's expensive. What up, Chrism? He says, if you've never ordered from Zavi, and he probably won't. So, listen, I haven't had any issues with Zavi, but I also think that they're the first ones to put it up for pre-order. Other sites are going to follow suit. This thing will probably be on Orbit by the end of the week. So if you're not a big fan of Zavi, don't worry about it. Yeah, exactly. Like you're going to, this will be available within a week from them. It says we're going to get this in December, Kevin. My Friday the 13th Steelbook set Blu-ray doesn't even have the flaps. They're all stuck. Yeah, like that's a way that people do it sometimes, and it doesn't say that. See, now we're fighting. He said it doesn't say box set. No, it doesn't say box set. Again, but there's a lot of people online that say they have sources that are saying otherwise. Again, I don't believe anything until I see it anymore. I still wasn't believing that we were getting this set, really. Like I still was like, until it's up for pre-order, I'm not going to really talk about it too much because we've heard so much news for so long. I know we did get that screenshot of like was it a Warner Brothers thing where they said these are the movies coming out. Pee-wee's Big Adventure on 4K, which is going to be cool, but to actually see it up for pre-order means it's 100% definite is very cool. Oh, 100%. This is huge. They have a real good opportunity. 100%. It's either going to be great, it's going to be rad or bad. That's it. So it's either rad or bad. That's where we are with this right now. What up, Charlie? New to the podcast. Just want to say, hey, thank you, man. I appreciate you being new to the channel and liking what you see so far, dude. I appreciate that. And thanks for coming in. I always try to give you guys shout outs on some of these like solo shows. When I get a lot of guests or I'm collabing, it's a lot harder to do that. But when you see me by myself, I'm always trying to say what's up to you guys. Fachi, go check out Fachi Cinema, my boy. One half of the 4 Radsmen. We have to get another show going this year, man. But as you can see, I've been sick all month long. It has not been good for me and good for content and good for the channel, but I'm hopefully back. Whoa. Tom Cruise said he'd pay $500 tops for Steelbooks. So we know he's already pre-ordered. So Tom Cruise has pre-ordered the Elm Street set. Let's take a screenshot of this, put it on social media, say you heard it here first. Tom Cruise has pre-ordered The Nightmare on Elm Street 4K Steelbook Collection. You heard it here first. Tom Cruise, big fan of Freddy. I love it. Listen, I'm not saying I'm I don't think anybody's saying we're not getting it. I'm not getting it right now. I'll get it, but not right this second, I'm not. Unless they announce it and it's in like a one slim package or whatever, then I won't get it. But more or less, if it's a nice addition, I'm buying it. I'm just not buying it today. Which Elm Street sequel am I looking forward to? Oh, and part two, man. I love Revenge. Love it, love it, love it. Let's go. Oh man. Welcome to prime time. Yeah, see, like that's another thing too. I'm hoping we do get some of those extra cuts, like part 5 and all that other stuff. 100%. Yeah, and that's the thing. I think that's why I jumped on the first Elm Street 4K Steelbook because I thought it was a Zavi exclusive. And then when I did, it ended up was it Zavi or Groove? I don't remember which one I got it from, but I got it from one of these sites, and I thought it was an exclusive. Then it started to pop up all over the place, even on Amazon. So I ended up not getting it. I mean, I ended up getting it twice because I forgot I ordered it, stuff like that. So I wish I did, man. I don't. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, at today's day one, guys. I wouldn't jump on it right away. It's day one. You don't know what's going to happen. There could be exclusive site exclusives. I mean, there could be anything, right? Could be a UK exclusive that's nicer. It could be, a slipcover box set. I mean, we don't know yet. Oh, so this is interesting. Mike says Zavi UK says individual steel books. Interesting. Okay. So you want me to see if I can find that? Let me look and see if I can find that anywhere. Let me see if I can locate this. I don't see anything on Google here. I don't want to mess anything up. I don't see anything here like pulling up. But that's interesting. That's interesting. Ooh, interesting point. Only 7 films, no Freddy and Jason a remake. That is interesting. Mayor. I probably one of the few who have zero interest in any Elm Street collection. I'm only a fan of the first two. Again, I think when prices get about high like this, you've got to just kind of be strong in what you like. I mean, that's a lot to ask, $260, plus shipping. That's a lot to ask somebody who's not a fan of the movies. I'm over, and I hope you guys are too, over like everybody else is getting it, so I got to get it type of deal. If you don't like that stuff, you don't want to feel obligated to get things or you feel less about yourself, come over to this channel because I'm at a point now where I'm not doing that anymore. Sure, I want that Elm Street chainsaw, but I haven't got it yet. Will I get it? I don't know. But again, I'm not upgrading all this stuff anymore. I haven't bought in a lot of Scream Factory stuff anymore. Like, I got a great collection, guys. I'm happy. Unless these companies win me over, I'm saving my money for the stuff that I really want. So, I mean, again, I wouldn't jump on it if you're not a huge fan. I mean, there's probably going to be other ways to check out the ones you like in the future. A lot of times, guys, it's about patience. You got to be patient with certain things. I posted something the other day and I said, and people are like, oh my God, I can't believe you got that for that price. And I said, yeah, I was patient. I didn't buy it until I found it for this price. I don't remember what it was that I posted though, but something that I said it was about patience. But that's really it, guys. 100%. Like if that's too steep for you and you don't want to spend that kind of money, be patient. It's going to go down. I don't think this is going to sell out. God forbid we just get a nice box set. Yeah. I mean, let's hope that's what's going to happen. Nothing. They don't say anything yet. What up, Ninja? No, this is not. I said the same thing. It's not the cover art. At least I hope to God it's not. Also, script acted. Yeah, like I'm not gonna. I might get Time Cop because I don't think I have Time Cop. Who put out Time Cop? I don't think I have that. outside of DVD, I don't think. I would get Time Cop. I don't think Scream Factory did a Blu-ray of that, did they? Maybe they did, actually. Um, I don't remember. If they did a Blu-ray of Time Cop, I won't upgrade. I will not be getting Renfield. I didn't like that movie at all. What up, Melski? Go check out Mel over at My Killer Podcast. 1/3 of the Rad Pack says, don't forget to kill the like button. Thank you, kiddo. Uncle Charlie. It does not say if these are going to be uncut or not. Until Robin England shows up at my house and personally delivers this set to me, I won't believe it. That's funny. I wish Disney would put out Song of the South since it's still stuck. I know, man. I have a bootleg of it over here. Where is it? I wish I could grab it. It's on the other side of this table. Showcase it to you guys. Yeah, I don't think that's coming out ever, to be honest with you. Dude, if Arrow was doing an Elm Street box set, I would buy it straight up right now. $260. Take my money. $260. Give me that Elm Street Arrow. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like that. I thought for sure when they started doing some of those later Friday movies that we were going to get this from Arrow. I thought that the remake for Friday, I thought that the Jason X and all this other stuff, I thought these were just test runs, seeing how they sold before they jumped on something big like an Elm Street set. But it doesn't look like that's the case, unfortunately. I really wish that was the case, personally. I'm not concerned about the packaging of block. Yeah, Blockbuster box sets is great, but the problem is if these are just discs inside a steelbook, that's going to be a problem. Unless he does kind of like what they did with the Halloween set and gave us all the different. You'd have to give us everything, man. I mean, he would legit have to give us the cases with the inserts, with outer packaging, with a box over. Like, there's so much he would have to do, which would be an expensive set in itself. He would make it look fantastic, which I know he's going to do, but it would just be another big chunk of change on top of the $260 that you already spent on this thing. So that's where it's going to get a little dicey. Like if they're steel books individually, I think everybody's life will be easier. I'm just worried about this, like jamming it all into one case thing. That's my concern here. Oh man, The Watchers from '88. That's like one of my favorite movies as far as to get an upgrade. 100%. 100%. Patience is key. It's not a one and done. There might be other variations here. I wouldn't jump the gun out of panic yet. I wouldn't. Did I see the cinematography? Briefly, I glazed at the releases from Vinegar Syndrome yesterday, and there was nothing that I really cared about. So whatever they were, it didn't jump out at me. Like I saw The Carpenter. I have that on DVD. Am I going to upgrade that? I doubt it. There's something else I saw that I had on DVD too that I'm like, I don't think I'm going to upgrade that either. Oh, you send me a screenshot on IG? All right, let me see if I can look at it here. I don't know if I can pull it up, but let me see if I can look at it. I can't even open it. It says this photo can only be replayed once. Send me it as a picture. I can't even open it. But hold on, where am I now? Okay. Where am I here? Oh, it did? Okay, I probably won't upgrade to 4K then. Not that I don't like it. I love Time Cop, but I'm just kind of over the upgrade everything game right now. So that's my big thing. I know. Maybe they don't know. Maybe they're trying to see how many people pre-order it to see how much money they have to put towards what they're going to do here. So I don't know. You know what? I'm actually one of the few that actually likes Sorority House Massacre, but I'm not going to buy the 4K because I have the Blu-ray from Scream Factory, and I think that's just fine. But I do like Sorority House. I would have bought Sorority House if they gave us all of them. If they gave us like a box set, I would have bought it in 2 seconds. Sorority House Massacre is one of those movies that always made me laugh because it's kind of like it's a slasher, and it always reminded me of a little bit of Halloween because the guy escapes from like the mental institution at the beginning. But I can't remember the girl's name in it, but I can remember the whole time the killer's like, Sally, Sally. And she's part of like a sorority, and her name was like Jenny or whatever. And she's like, "Oh my God, he's coming for me," or something. And they were like, "No, he's not. He's saying Sally." And she's like, "My name's Sally." And like, "I thought your name was Jenny. My middle name's Jenny." And I'm like, "What the hell?" Like, such a random swerve. Like, she basically just told everybody her middle name. Like, just call me this, like, forever. I was like, "What the hell?" So I always had a little bit of like a weird love for it because my friend Keith and I rented that like when we were younger, did like a little sleepover, and I remember us laughing so hard at that like swerve that like it was her middle name that they knew, and but he was saying her real name. I don't know, it was so funny. So I always have a little bit of a soft spot for Sorority House. But if they did a box set, I would have been all over it. Oh, that's what it was. Joel Delaney. I have a DVD over there. That's what it was. So Joel Delaney is a good movie. Carpenter, it's been a while since I've seen it. I might have to revisit it because I do know that the DVD I have, the quality is garbage. So maybe if it's passable, I might have to upgrade it to at least experience it better. Um, I don't know anything about Joy of Sex. But I remember not thinking Carpenter was great, but I also have a real shitty DVD of it. Look at Jamie's taking a turn here. Said if Arrow puts it out, she'll pay. 100%, Charlie. 100%. And I agree that they killed that first one. A fantastic job on that first one. So if that's what we're getting here, that's a positive. Positive as far as the quality. Interesting. They're doing Red Sonja. I'd probably buy that. I don't think I have that. I don't think I have that on Blu-ray, Red Sonja. Somebody put it out, I think, but I didn't get it. So I would buy that because I don't own it on Blue. Okay, so the Zavi does say 7 steelbooks in an outer shell. That's a positive thing. Now, is that a UK exclusive? Which, again, it doesn't matter because a 4K you can utilize anywhere. But I'm just curious if they follow the same route and it's exactly the same. That's a positive. Very, very positive. Oh, MG, 100%. Pile drive the shit out of that like button, guys. Thank you. We've got like 150 people in here. Pile drive that thing. Thank you guys for being here. Again, I'm not going to be on here long. I'll be on here another 5 minutes. So get your questions in now. We are talking about the brand new pre-order for Nightmare on Elm Street 7-film 4K and Blu-ray Steelbook Collection. It is here. What do you think? We're kind of talking about it here. We don't know a lot of details. We're kind of figuring them out as we go. I don't know why it's not on Blu-ray. Corey Haim stuff has a real problem coming on getting upgraded, if you have noticed. Like all of his movies besides Lost Boys are pretty much out of print, the ones that made it to Blu-ray, and everything else is still sitting around on DVD. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we'll get more info soon, for sure. Oh, you want me to stay on 10 minutes till Dead Pit starts? I'll give him a couple minutes leeway time. So when you guys are done with me at 10 p.m. Dead Pit Radio, go find them. They're going to be interviewing the owner of Severin, which is actually pretty funny that he's going to be on there because there was a little beef for a while, and I wonder if they're going to talk about that. I don't know why it was over. What was the problem? Oh, the 4 flies, I think, was the issue, right? That it was like available for one weekend, and then they kept seeing it at conventions like years later, and Dead Pit called them out on it. Oh, and then it was about the slip cover versus slip case and all that other stuff, and then Severin called us cardboard enthusiasts or something. So we'll see how that's gonna be a good conversation. Oh yeah. I hope he better bring up the Tick Team, and I should text him and be like, dude, I need to come on to make sure we answer these big questions. I hope that we do get some good info tonight with Slippy, I think is going to be on, and David Gregory. So I'm hoping to get some good stuff. Slippy's got he's working on, he announced it, right? His second one. Slippy already announced his second one, right? Let me know. Did Slippy already announce his second Red Shirt Pictures release? I know what it is. I just don't want to say it if he hasn't said it yet. But maybe they'll talk about that. Maybe there's a collaboration with him and Severin on something else. That would be sick. But I'm interested to see what they have to say. Oh man, I love Alien Nation. I would love that to get a Blu-ray. Okay, so Mike sent me a picture. Here's what it says. A description. This is for the UK. I don't know if it's the same set or whatever. It says brand new Steelbook Collection featuring Wes Craven's Nightmare on Elm Street series, featuring the film's 4K UHD and Blu-ray, 7 Steelbooks in an outer steel shell with brand new artwork. Okay. So that's a positive. That helps. Will I pre-order it today? No. Like I said, this is not going to be Zavi only, so we'll be able to get this other places. But yeah, that's a positive for sure. Sean says, off topic, what do you think of the Rumble? I liked it, man. I actually was supposed to be on a show last night. I had to bail. Some sickness going on here, and I couldn't do it. But I liked it a lot. I think it's about time that WWE has such a strong roster where everybody feels important. They've always had talent, but the talent was never pushed and never had these super storylines that they do now, where there's a point in time where it's like, man, there could be 5 of these, 6 of these dudes, anybody could win. I haven't felt like that in a long time. So I really liked it. Now, do I think Jey Uso was the right choice? I don't know. I think the problem is that he's probably going to face Gunther, and I don't think that's headlining either show. So that's my only issue. It's like, I don't see that being one night headliner. I think it's going to be Cena and Cody. Then it's probably going to be Punk, Roman, and Seth on the other night. So that's the only thing that's a bummer. I would love Freddy's Nightmares to be part of that set. I really would. Yeah. Oh yeah. I hope they have these questions ready for that. That's another one. That would be sick. So if they have steelbooks, they have slips. I don't know. Yeah, my favorite Elm Street sequel. I think I did a ranking. Maybe you guys should check out my favorites part 2. Yeah, I don't want to say what Slippy's thing is, just in case he didn't announce it yet. I think he did. But I don't want to spoil anything. It's a movie that needs an upgrade and a movie that needs to be seen by more people. A lot of people won't know it. But people are going to be like, what? What's that? I don't know. It's good. I highly recommend it. So just a heads up on that. All right, guys, listen. It is 9:53. Okay. I want you guys to make sure to sub to the channel if you liked what you saw here tonight. Sorry, look at this. My hair's down tonight. My hair's down. No product in my hair tonight. Look at that. And I want you guys to head over to Dead Pit Radio. They have a show coming up at 10 o'clock where they're going to interview the owner of Severin Films. First time they've spoke on a show. And it should be interesting. I think Slippy's going to be on there too. And I want you to put down in the chat comments right now, Born2beRad sent me. And I will catch you guys in that chat. But guys, thank you again for hanging out. We had a great crowd tonight. I don't know if 9 p.m. is a better time on a Sunday. But thank you guys so much. Make sure you hit that like button. And this is Garrett at Born2beRad. And like always, stay rad.